folks, how you doing? Papa Joe here. I can't decide what I'm going to do with my old beard here. It grows back regardless of what I do. Now this, it don't want to grow back. I wore long hair for the longest time. Even to a point where I'd get up and go to work and Mom would get up and braid it for me. So, but you know, that was back in a while. We both used to grow our hair, and every 2 years we'd get it cut off and send it off to Locks of Love. She still does every so often. I just got tired of the long hair, but now I'm starting to grow it again. Debating on if I will or not. I don't know. It's one of them things. Well, it's kind of like this, you know. I'll grow this until I go in there and I'm getting ready to shower and whatnot, and I'll be trimming up, and all of a sudden I just last time I did it, Mama didn't even notice until somebody mentioned on one of the videos that I had. She was calling me up. Did you shave your beard? Yeah. And I didn't even notice? Evidently not. It is what it is. Ain't no big deal. I did kind of like the Fu Manchu. Might go back with it. I don't know. We'll see. I really didn't start this video to talk to you about facial hair and stuff. I really didn't. Something has really been bugging me, and it seemed like the last couple of days it's really been bugging me, is all the hate that I'm seeing in the Democrats. I mean, downright hateful. I mean, now we all know they've been hateful for a while, but dadgummit. I've seen where before the hurricane was even coming over. I wonder what that is. There was a post my son shared telling me the predictions and all this, you know, what different paths they thought it would take. And it was given history of Texas and its hurricanes and whatnot. It was all good, you know. I appreciated him sharing it with me. So I read it. It's a pretty long article. Well, then I go to read comments. I have a habit of that, and I wish I could break it. And it was nothing but Democrats trashing Republicans, trashing Texas, trashing Trump, trashing trash. And I'm like, trashing God. You know? You know, is Perry praying now? I bet he was. Matter of fact. You know? Is this God getting even with Texas for voting for Trump? Stupid stuff. Just downright stupid stuff. Tonight, what got me started on this, I'm reading different things on the interweb, and there's a little short article about Trump going to Texas to see for himself the disaster, the devastation. The article was really kind of short, didn't say a whole lot. Trump went to Texas to see stuff. End of story. I go to read the comments, and it is nothing but Democrat hate. There was 2 or 3 comments on there by regular folks, and they was pounced on. They just, okay. That's how I've gotten. I don't even rebuttal to them. Some of them are so stupid, filled up with hate stupid, that you're like, who ties your shoes of a morning? I bet you wear flip-flops. Do you wear pull-ons? Man. Only thing I got to say is, Democrats, knock it the hell off. That's plumb ridiculous. You take a natural disaster like this and you use it to beat up on a political foe? Really? I was reading another one where the GOP is, or not GOP, I'd have to look it up. But we're up to 3%. And all these Democrats on there, and that's damn near the only ones on there, they're, you better fly out that window. I'll get you. You're not in Kansas no more, Dorothy. Newt had put it out, you know, talking about the 3%. And here we go. That's all Obama. Thank you, Obama, for leaving such a good economy. Really? Well, Obama's fiscal year goes until September 30th of 17. So all of this growth and all this that we're doing, it's Obama. It took him 8 years to get there, right? So his parting shot that most of us thought was when he gave millions of dollars away, that Trump's people had to come in to block. I know that's fake news. Gotcha. His parting shot was to leave Trump with such a great economy. Who believes that? Who really believes that? The only thing Jimmy Carter's got to say about the whole situation is, thank you, Mr. Obama. I'm not the worst president no more. You took my title. Obama was the worst president we ever had. Obama is the only president we ever had that hated American and Americans. And he didn't care what race you were. Stick that in your corncob pipe. He did not like Americans. Period. He wasn't from here. He didn't like it here, and he tried his best to destroy here. Period. Look at his track record. Then the Democrats are on there hollering how all the Republicans are blind. All you can see is Trump. You can't do your own homework. Really? The other side can't do their homework? I ain't seen y'all doing yours yet. What about Hillary and Obama talking to Russia? Huh? What about Obama whispering over there, hey, if I can get in another election, buddy boy, I got some pull then. What about Hillary trading off all that shit for the nuclear bombs? The, brain part. Uranium. There, I knew I'd get it out. All of that don't matter, but, Russia must have tried to help Trump win. Well, Russia did try to help Trump win. He really did. You know how Russia did it? Hey, man, if I get in another term, I can really do some damage. Hey, you want to buy some uranium and donate to my cause over here? That's how Russia helped. And Russia had helpers, Obama and Hillary. Period. Seen a meme today. It says, I don't care who Trump hires or fires. I hired him to fix the country. I don't give a shit what he does. Cool? That's kind of like me. I don't like him. As a person, I don't think we'd get along well or not. But I didn't hire him because I liked him and wanted to be his friend. I liked him because I thought he had some brass on him and that he would do what he's doing. Look what he's done without help. He's doing good. You know, okay, he didn't turn the world over overnight. The world wasn't destroyed overnight. Just think if he could get the Republican Party in Washington, D.C. to work with him. Just think what he could do if he got the Republican Party and the Democrat Party to work with him. There are those that have not given him a chance at all. And this mentality test shit. I don't think he's mentally stable to have the keys to the nuclear bombs. Really? And you thought Hillary did? I tell you what. Some of it's a trip. I ain't gonna lie. Some of it's a trip. You know, I really did not like Obama. There really wasn't nothing he did that I did like. About the only thing he did I did like was he played golf a lot. That kept him out of the White House. As long as he was on the golf course, he couldn't mess nothing up. That part I liked. I wish he'd spent 8 years playing golf. But I didn't just browbeat the hell out of him for 8 years. I didn't do it. Now, I did do posting about flags on stuff I've seen him doing, especially with his phone and his pen. You know? But when he went into office, everything was Bush's fault. For well over 4 years, everything was Bush's fault. Well, pretty near for 8 years, everything was Bush's fault. And now that he's out and Trump's in and making a difference, now everything gets credited to Obama. So it was Bush's fault here and Trump doing good, that's Obama's. Huh. And the only ones that are believing that are the dumbass Democrats. And yeah, I don't figure I got any on here. I don't figure I got any Democrats at all on here. If I do, unsubscribe, because I don't like yous. I don't understand yous. You aggravate the dickens out of me. If you cannot find anything civil to say about your president, then something's wrong. As old Jarhead, I at least gave Obama credit for being the commander-in-chief. Y'all won't even do that for Trump. I ain't said a damn thing on here that y'all ain't heard already. I just needed to vent. So I'd be venting. You're my vent machine. See? Ain't that better than being a venting machine? Or is that a vendor machine? Huh. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. I don't know what the country's coming to be honest with you. Plumb ridiculous. Do I think Trump's going to pull a bunch of miracles out of his pocket? No. Do I think he's going to get the country fixed in the first 4 years? No. Do I think I'm going to vote for him in 16? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Or is it 18? It's 18. Hell, this is 17 now. 20. Duh. You're listening to a very intelligent person. He don't even know what year it is. I'm living in last year. Do I think I'm going to vote for him in 20? I ain't got a clue. I'm waiting to see what he does this term. He's on the right track. I have a friend of mine, conservative, true blood. He winds up voting Republican most of the time. He could not bring himself to vote for Obama. And yes, we're still friends. Everybody has the right to be wrong. He didn't like me telling him he threw his vote away, but to me he did. To him he didn't. But his whole thing about Trump, now he detests Trump's tweeting. It blows me away how many people hate him tweeting. He was doing that before he got elected, folks. They couldn't make him stop during the campaign, and they really wanted him to, and he wouldn't do it. But my buddy, he says, I hope he makes me vote for him in 20. Well, that's a good attitude. Giving him benefit of the doubt. He don't like him at all. But he says he is open-minded, and I've known him for 15 years or better. And I believe him when he says, I hope he makes me vote for him. I do believe that's what he's waiting to do, see what Trump does. That's what we should all do. I can't tell you enough how bad we need to get term limits. And if those term limits are by election, then so be it. Start voting them out. Get rid of them. We've got a lot of deadwood up there in Washington, D.C. that is doing nothing but draining our pockets. So his drain the swamp, yeah, I'm all for it. Pull the plug on it. Oh. That's my little spiel for what it's worth. Trump ain't my friend, but he's doing okay. Obama ain't my enemy, but I don't like him. Hillary, I detest. I'm a firm believer she's a murderer. The Benghazi, all that should come on her so hard. They need to investigate that shit hard and heavy, and all them emails and all that nonsense, and they need to bust her. She needs to go to prison for murder. That's how I really feel. But nobody listens to me anyhow. I am sitting in Fort Worth. Kicked 2 of my loads off. I'm at my 3rd one. They're closed. So I get to sit here for another 12 hours. They don't open up till 8 in the morning. Start receiving. They're actually open now. It's at a Volvo dealer. So, which my wife hates me saying, me telling folks where I'm at. They could come get you. Okay, come get me. Oh, you don't mind if I resist a little bit, do you? The old fat man will go out fighting. But U.S. Post Office and a rescue truck behind him. And they don't know how to get in. Y'all heard enough of me? God loves you. I love you. Democrats, knock it the hell off. Y'all have a good evening now.